From the favelas of Brazil to global superstar status, enter the former UFC lightweight champion and the most decorated finisher in UFC history. One of your favorites, Charles Oливейра.
I mean, John, you saw the smile just come across my face when you start to talk about it. This guy's fun. Very few guys bring out that emotion. Justin Gaethje and Charlie Olive. Those are the ones for me that feel like they bring that emotion out of me. Like, I know this will be fun. To see this guy rise from where he was, not only in his career, but in his life to become the champion of the world, it was amazing to watch. And for the time that he was the champ, what a ride, man. We had fun calling Oliveira fights. Let's see if he can start another run towards a championship. Yeah, big challenge for him here tonight, but I do get emotional thinking about where he came from and where he is right now, right? Nicknamed Du Bronx, the ghetto, and he emerged out of it to change his life forever. We'll see how it goes for Charles Oливейра tonight. Well, if you want to talk about a division being the glamour division in this modern era, maybe it's lightweight, and this is the man they are all chasing, the undisputed king at 155 pounds. He's the champion of the world, the lightweight champion, a very difficult belt to capture. This is one of those titles that when you start, it seems like the journey is so long, it's so daunting, because those champions are tremendous. This guy knew from day one that one day he would hold that championship belt. He got there and he has been defending it valiantly. He's a tremendous champion, and he loves the opportunity to once again prove that he's the best. And it is interesting to look back at some of his early days in the UFC compared to this version. Night and day, we'll see how it goes for the champion here tonight. Our tale of the tape now for this lightweight championship fight. All right, now to get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Charles "The Bronx" Oливейra. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Ilya Topuria.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready.
Good to have you with us tonight from T-Mobile Arena, the home of the NHL's Vegas Golden Knights, and the building in which DC shocked some of the MMA world at UFC 226, but this venue will always have a special place for you.
This venue holds a special place in my heart. UFC 226, I became the double champion. This is a fight venue that you should want to compete in. A great arena where you can make history. Tonight, you get your chance.
Oливейra doing the right things defensively.
Fast jab lands it.
Early round action here. Charles Oливейra pressing forward, guard high, in constant pursuit of his foe.
Yeah, classic Muay Thai, man. Lifted.
Oh, well-disguised hip toss there to get his opponent down.
Let's get them out here.
Oливейra's in half guard now.
Big ground and pound.
Are working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Topuria.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Ooh, going for a leg lock. Ooh, I don't know. That heel hook looks tight. How about that? Avoids the submission and pops right back up.
Clean punch. So he needs to mix it up. He needs to start kicking more.
So Charles "Bronx" Oливейра, as well-rounded a force as we have in the game, and mixing it up pretty well here tonight.
He's mixing it up well, but there's a reason why Charles Oливейra is the most successful submission artist in UFC history. Because when you get on the ground, you are constantly under attack. Charles Oливейra on the ground is like nothing we've seen before. He has a confidence about him that when you're down there, he's going to submit you. And he has done that more times than not.
Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. Oh, big punches landing here. We'll see if he can work back to his feet. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Topuria. 5 minutes in the books.
All right, senta aí. Respira, respira, toma água aí. Look, the kicks are working great. Hey, I need you to keep on that, but make sure you time it with it.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the highlights. He has had his kicking game going early and often tonight.
I mean, on point, right? He knew that this was going to be a way for him to take control of this fight. He's used those kicks to really put him out ahead, and I'm not sure if his opponent has the ability to adjust and stop him from landing these over and over.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round 2.
Oh, nice yeah.
So, DC, I'm not sure if fear of fatigue is a factor. Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight. Oh, he's attacking choke now.
That guillotine is tight. Oh, he's out. All right, side control now.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Oливейра.
Oh, right into mount. He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack the arm triangle.
Oh, somehow, someway he got out.
These guys are back and forth. The submission defense wins this transition.
And it looks as though he'll let his opponent stand up here. Yes, he will. All right, different round, but same approach out of the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter. I'm not sure if there is an injury, but his ground game is so strong, he hasn't made any effort to take the fight.
Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine.
Ooh, it is tight now. Oh, he got out again.
He did it again. This guy's a magician. He just keeps on escaping.
Anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Another ground and pound strike gets home.
In the half guard. Nice defense.
All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off. Great shot from the top position.
Right inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
Oливейra going to work here from guard and doing a pretty good job, I might add. Oh, that gilly is tight. Oh, he's out. What a fight so far.
Stop.
All right, really good. Senta aí, relaxa, respira. Tá muito bom, okay? You're doing really good. Just watch out on those submissions on the floor, okay?
All right, so there's the end of the round. We had a big submission attempt there midway through, but largely the submission defense held it.
It wasn't tight. We thought the fight was over, but stayed patient, stayed calm, relaxed, and found his way out of that deep submission.
You ready to fight? You ready? Do it.
Round 3 of a possible 5.
Lands a nice leg kick.
He comes forward with a flying knee that just missed hitting the target flush.
He's doing a really good job of getting on that high crotch and just following the action.
Oliveira's in half guard. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to...
Really using his physicality to his advantage now.
He lifted up the neck and snuck his arm underneath to try to get a choke.
Oh, looks like he's got that arm pin in the triangle now. Oh, that's got to be it.
It's work. I'm gonna stand this up.
Submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow.
Right.
You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
Oh, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both showed true skills on the ground.
Oh, really exploiting his reach advantage as he landed the jab there, DC.
Now some separation from his clinch position.
Oh, just out of range with that punch attempt. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oliveira's looking for that arm triangle. Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense has done a great job just making sure he leaves nothing long, no submission attempts. Even when they get him, he continues to stay calm and patient, and he's defending these submissions.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. Using a lot of good movements.
All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds.
Okay. Listen, relax, Boomer, breathe. Let's refocus, okay? He's winning the wrestling war, but what I want you to do is I want you to counterfight him.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, fight down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
Ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. 4th round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The 4th round is easily the hardest round in fighting. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get back off of that stool, and this is a real test.
What a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. You've been hit with a shot like that. You don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused first test in elementary school.
Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Oliveira's in half guard. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Close guard.
He's gonna attack armbar here. Now he's in trouble. He's got it. He's got it.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
The ground strikes continue to pile up. Oliveira's able to make a nice transition there back into side control. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistent.
Grounding and pounding away. Nice strikes to the body there by Oliveira. Oh, could get a finish soon. Looks like a Darce choke. Oh, that Darce choke is tight.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg.
Oliveira's going for a choke.
That guillotine is tight.
Oh, submission defense holds up again.
All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Horn sounds for the end of round 4.
Stop!
All right, nice round, brother. Sit down, relax, get some water. Okay, listen, last round of the fight. You've been dominating the whole time.
All right, so there is the horn. That means the round is over. We nearly had a finish due to a submission, but I think you got to give credit to both the offense and the defense there.
Yeah, you got to give credit to both guys. But nothing's more beautiful than an extended grappling exchange like we just witnessed. One guy almost submitted, one guy escaping. It's one of the most exciting things you can watch in all of mixed martial arts.
Here we go, 5th and final round.
Nice kick.
Trying the flying knee there. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Oh, what an offering up over the top. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high with his opponent, thought he was going low, and now he's got to go very bad.
All right, half guard for him here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a...
Oh, he's setting up for a submission now. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Oliveira's right back to the full mount here.
He's doing a really good job of putting himself in position.
Topuria's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Oliveira. And busy as he looks to improve position here. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Under 2 minutes to decide this one now.
gotta be careful here.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Oliveira. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a...
Setting up an unlock now.
What a tight armbar. Trying to finish the armbar here. All he's got to do now is take his time, and the finish will present itself.
Oh, he's out!
He actually escaped. Look, I got to stop writing these dudes obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Oliveira. Another ground and pound strike lands. Topuria's in half guard. All right, side. All-out action right through the final minute. Nobody in this arena is sitting down. What a fight. The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
We go to the judges' scorecards for decision. Judge 1 scores this contest 48-47, Oliveira da Silva. Judge 2 scores it 47-47. And Judge 3 scores it 47-47. With a winner by majority decision, and new UFC lightweight champion of the world, Chарльz "The Bronx" Olimeyra.
All right, so there it is. A lot of fans expected Chарльz Olimeyra to get the finish tonight. He doesn't, but still a dominant performance and a decision win.
Just dominant and showing once again the evolution of Chарльz Olimeyra, not only physical,